The problem of contaminated vegetables still hasn't been resolved. On a recent trip to Shenzhen, Hong Kong Connection found that some farmers were still using the poisonous pesticide known as methamidifos. According to a Hong Kong representative of the Guangdong authorities, an order has arrived from Beijing to revamp the sale and distribution of vegetables to Hong Kong. Last year, more than half of the vegetables arriving from China came via Guangdong province and Shenzhen. They are grown on farms under contract to Hong Kong dealers. In Shenzhen alone, there are over 100 such operations. Their contracts state that the vegetables delivered to Hong Kong must originate from the contract farms. But Chu Yut-hong, a dealer from Hong Kong, says many dealers break this rule. Instead of growing their own vegetables, they buy from independent growers nearby.
有啲人轉向咗就係收購，唔去種菜。
咁向啲咩人收？
附近咯，即係收啲或者保安院嗰啲嗰啲個體戶啦，有啲就係喺東莞嚟嗰啲啦，好多地方嚟啊，南海啊、東莞好多地方都有。
Lau Ponghua has a contract with a farm in Dongguan.
你哋同行裏面有幾多成係有收購嘅咧？
以我本人估計咧。 即係呢個數量咧，我自己本人都唔係好清楚，但係我所知係好多。
Shenzhen Fruits and Vegetables Trading Company supervises the contract farms that supply exclusively to Hong Kong dealers.
每一個菜場出口菜去香港嘅時候咧，除咗佢菜場自己嘅產品之外，佢可唔可以混雜其他個體戶嘅產品嘅？
不允許的，港商不允許呢在深圳收購蔬菜。
但係據你所知，呢個情形有冇咧？
在深圳来讲呢，基本上供港蔬菜都是菜场生产，都是计划规模经营的菜场生产的。
Shenzhen authorities deny that Hong Kong dealers are buying up produce from independent growers, but our interviews confirm that such dealings exist. This is by Shizhou in the Shahe district of Shenzhen.
有時個香港冇菜貴啲啊，嗰度有10幾個老闆嚟呢度揾菜。
哦，好犀利！
自己嘅菜檔種冇菜嘛。
他们来这里找啊，他们到菜地来找。
咩人嚟㗎？
啊，
咩人啊？
这个老板啊，
香港人嚟㗎。
对他们自己来找嘛。他们的这里也有人在这里，他们又在有人在哪边，在香港啊。他们要什么菜就打电话给他们，他们就自己来找。
Breaking the rules is one thing. A far more serious problem is that by buying from independent growers, it is difficult to control quality, making it impossible to weed out contaminated produce.
我哋做菜場咧，我哋農藥啊各方面咧，我哋好小心咁樣去用。而佢哋咧可能用啲含有劇性嘅農藥啊，咁變咗嚟講嚟到香港咧，咪經常有中毒嘅事件出現。
呢個蔬菜嘅檢驗管理咧，就從
Tan Run Sheng says the contaminated vegetables discovered in Hong Kong earlier this year were related to the practice of buying up produce from independent growers.
就一個咧叫榮記菜場，一個叫做呢個寶源菜場。呢兩個菜場咧，一個咧我哋經過我哋調查之後咧，佢就唔係呢個違禁農藥嘅問題，而係咧佢收購呢個唔係佢菜場嘅呢個蔬菜出口，咁發生呢個中毒事件。嗰啲個體戶生產嘅蔬菜咧就冇咩保證啊嚇，即係農藥啊，農藥使用咧未曾呢個話受我哋嘅管制。
According to Tan, Winky's export license has been revoked, but we found that Winky was still wholesaling vegetables from China in Yunlong. Mr. Man, a Winky representative, had this to say to our reporter.
我有幾個菜場啦，有幾間公司去執埋我嗰間咧，我嗰間半額剩到每日出300斤半額嘅嘛，係嗰間叫做榮記。
哦，咁個菜場而家點啊？
咪冇咗咗。
咁塊地咧？
嗰塊地都交翻俾菜場。
咁個配額咧？個配額？
配額咪有啊，
即係仲有得出。
收翻嚟㗎啦，而家咪去私人收購啊，同埋去啲大市場嗰啲收購咧。
每日咧出嘅噸數咧幾多噸到啊？
而家2噸嚟。
而家2噸嚟。
Does the Winky case reveal loopholes in the supervisory system? The use of pesticides in Guangdong province comes under government control, but the Shenzhen Inspection Bureau admits that independent growers who supply the local Chinese market are not subject to the same stringent rules.
農業局方面佢冇監察到個體戶使用農藥咁。
而家開始監察，開始管理。佢從本嚟亦有管理嘅，但係以前呢因為人手關係啦，係嘛？咁呢個我哋就具體情況就係由農業局嚟管理。
At present, there are independent growers in Shenzhen who sell to Hong Kong dealers and at the same time use banned pesticides, including methamidifers. Among the many independent growers are the Law brothers, who work in the Shahe area.
嗰啲苦瓜依家開始，而家有人收嚟俾咧。
收俾邊個嘅？
又係收俾香港啲人翻嚟攞嘅咧。呢啲用咩農藥嘅？呢啲咁樣？
一般而家我哋嗰個場嗰啲人全部都係益泰寶，佢有時用益泰寶之後，佢都跟尾用啲甲胺能，
點解？
都有用。
係啊，即係輔助作用咁嘅話，啲甲胺能
減輕啲成本。
係啊，我都有一瓶甲胺能㗎，不過我走不走用下。
多唔多人用甲胺能咧？而家？
按照我哋嗰度咧，即係平均嚟講咧，10日有3日至2日用㗎啦，即係打蟲啊。
點解要咁樣？
即係掹住尾㗎嘛，即係成本低啊！
你會唔會啊？
我都係會有㗎。
The Agricultural Office of the Shenzhen Municipal Government has banned the use of both methamidifers and isocarbifers as pesticides for growing vegetables. Li, another independent grower in Shenzhen's He'ao area, admits using banned pesticides.
而家中意用咩農藥多啊？
而家就係水鵪咯，
水鵪、
特會咯。
滴滴威，嗰啲菜都係俾香港老闆嘅。
一啲俾佢，一啲去市場買，有啲撥車啦，嚟車菜咯。係潮州人燒嗰啲菜，俾佢車去香港啫。香港人食好啲嘛。
好啲即係點啊？
有個湯啊。
個湯就好食。
According to Shenzhen authorities, the methamidifers and isocarbifers on sale are only allowed for use on fruit trees. Vegetable growers should not be able to buy them easily.
现在呢，在要买甲胺磷呢，都必须有农业主管部門的證明，才能夠能到農藥店呢去買。
呢個菜場啊，必須有佢本單位嘅證明，仲有本人嘅身份證。咁咧，然後經過登記之後咧，然後先能夠買農藥。 買翻嚟使用嘅又要按照規定嘅嚟到使用。係咪即係話普通人唔可以輕易喺農藥店買隨便買到農藥？假如我想去買咧，就不能去買到呢個農藥啦。
Officials stress that it's not easy for vegetable growers to buy methamidifers, but why were we able to buy it so easily? The shop that sold some to us was Nantou Chemical Fertilizers and Pesticides Company, which operates under Shenzhen Fruits and Vegetables Trading Company. While reminding us not to spray methamidifers on vegetables, the salesperson never asked us to show official authorization. Neither were we asked to leave details of our identities.
單位有冇教育啲人嘅？
冇啊，即係好似查農藥就有試過，今年都冇，前年就有，即係逐間棚入去查，係咁就做過，舊年都好似冇啊。計我哋嗰度咧就一次都冇查嗰啲農藥。我落嚟咗幾年。 按照我哋嗰度嗰啲人都好似都未有聽講過話俾人拉去話用農藥嘅嗰啲嘢㗎。
Though well aware that methamidifers is banned, growers still risk using it in order to grow better vegetables and sell them for profit.
有的人就喷这个农药呢，喷了2、3天啊，就给到西人去买。
咩農藥啊？
这个要最主要这个甲胺磷嘛。哎呀，有的人就。 拿这个虫打多次打不死，佢就生氣啦，就買這個來打下去啦。
好有效嘅咩？
嗯，對，
好好㗎。
嗯，
甲胺能就9蚊半一瓶，中國出嘅就肯定平啦。日本58蚊啊，57蚊啊，係1市斤咋。1市斤。係，一到咗9月、10月咧，一般人就好少用嗰種啦，平啊嘛啲菜啊。
好少用咩話？
嗰啲鎮海農藥咯。
佢用邊啲啊？
咪用國產嗰啲咯，菜平啊嘛。 毫把子一斤啫嘛，嗰時候啊，啲農藥貴嘅又菜大得快，逼成嘅嗰時候最緊要噶啦，甲胺能啊，基本上家即係噴清間都差唔多有噶啦。
而家係追查到你哋嘅嘛？交菜啲人驚追查。人多交，
你就唔知邊個，我哋種菜嗰啲唔理啦，你香港嗰邊點嘅，真係咁嘅咧。
Although a report on pesticide usage must accompany vegetables bound for Hong Kong, dealers who buy from independent growers may well be less than truthful when compiling the report.
比較可能你睇唔到㗎。
不過攞喎，之前咧問過佢有冇噴過蟲嘅，講真嘅。
問啫，個個都話冇㗎啦，肯定係個相你收，肯定唔話靚啲有㗎啦。
收貨佬啊，最主要都係見到啲嘢靚就收，唔理你有冇農藥。
Vegetables from Shenzhen and Guangdong which enter Hong Kong by land must eventually pass through the Mankamto checkpoint, where the Shenzhen Inspection Bureau makes spot checks to see if there are excessive levels of pesticide. But because the chemical analysis takes about half an hour, vegetable trucks are usually allowed to pass without waiting for the results.
冇可能話你朝早100幾部車超到之後咧，全部等住我哋結果就俾出，如果咁樣司機霸晒唔掂嘅。 好似話根據平常掌握嘅情況，黑名單嘅肯定抽咗之後咧，我唔俾走先嘅。如果平時管理比較好，各方面比較好咧，我哋抽咗先俾佢走。
有問題咁車已經走咗啦。
係呢啲普查冇辦法做到，全世界都做唔到，而家香港都係咁樣。
When the vegetables arrive at Mankamto, Hong Kong health officials carry out another sampling. But, as in Shenzhen, Hong Kong authorities do not require drivers to wait for the analysis results before allowing them through. Health authorities admit that some samples are still found to contain banned pesticides. Hong Kong dealer Chu Yut Hong's contract farm in Shenzhen is authorized to deliver 2 tons of vegetables to Hong Kong every day. Delivery quotas are first allocated by the Guangdong Foreign Economic Relations and Trade Committee to enterprises in Shenzhen and then reallocated to contract farms by such enterprises as Shenzhen Fruits and Vegetables Trading Company. For every ton delivered, the Hong Kong dealer must pay the relevant Chinese enterprise 2,100 Hong Kong dollars. After deduction of a 6.5% handling charge, the balance of 1,190 yuan renminbi is retained in Shenzhen. This sum covers the costs of plot rental, wages, pesticides and fertilizers. If the quantity delivered exceeds the daily quota, the excess is seized at the border. Should it be less, the Hong Kong dealer would lose money because they will have to pay 4,200 Hong Kong dollars for the daily quota of 2 tons, whether or not his farm actually delivers up to that quantity.
做生意，他每天要卖这么多菜，我每天要卖这么多菜给他，肯定要有一定的固定的计划，否则呢，你假如呢，这个没有那么，有时候就造成香港的菜呢多就多得不得了，少的就少得没菜吃，这个是完全是为了香港市场的稳定而采取的一种管理办法。
Hong Kong dealers say that the daily export quota system is the main cause of illegal buying activities.
由於個配額限制， 個配額限制，佢今日如果話田嗰度受風雨或者受天氣影響低產冇辦法出到嚟嘅話咧，要等一段時間至有咧，佢就要焗住佢嘅收購啦。
佢本身嘅菜咧係唔夠，需要係加上嗰啲又受到配額嘅限制咧，佢係要收其他菜嚟補充翻。
To maximize the use of quotas and avoid losing money, some Hong Kong dealers secretly buy from independent growers who are only too happy to sell to customers from Hong Kong.
我们买菜的这种工种啊，它价钱就比这个市场比较高一点，不用自己拉，就市场去买。
價錢怎麼樣才是？
市場啊，要7、8毫子啊。
賣俾香港人呢？
比香港人啊？
幾錢啊？
有2塊左右港幣。
有時個個香港冇菜貴啲啊，嗰度有10幾個老闆嚟呢度揾菜。我自己車去市場買呢度，一天都冇車幾百斤啦嚇。
香港即係若果生菜，我舊年咧就即係9月嗰時候，好似4毫子一斤，即係嗰啲包心嗰種啊。即係去市場賣咧，就算有3、4毫子一斤，嗰啲販仔啊，獨購啊，
整到爛，
整到你嘅爛先係買你個，好激氣嘅出市場賣嘢啊！
Independent grower law says Hong Kong dealers usually ask mainland middlemen to buy vegetables for them. He himself once delivered to a middleman called Tang from the next village. Tang has this to say.
好似隔離左右咁咪擔嚟嗰度先咯，我哋就放落嗰啲爐一爐咁裝好咪上部香港車咯。
手續費點樣計啊？
計重數啊嘛，佢今日收得3000斤咪150蚊人工咯，即係5蚊啦100斤咁咯。 冇豬冇蟲啊，冇嗰啲菜農冇噴蟲冇打蟲落去嗰啲咪靚咯。嗰啲菜農好多都有良心㗎，冇理由今晚打蟲今晚賣俾你嘅。
咁即係你哋主要係信嗰啲菜農？我哋全部鄉里梗係信嘅，老細又信我哋信菜農。
According to an importer, those who buy the largest quantities from independent growers are Hong Kong dealers holding re-export permits. They're supposed to bring vegetables into Hong Kong from Shenzhen, then re-export them to other countries.
嘅轉口額咧，每一單咧最少咧都要5噸至6噸嘅。本嚟指定咧係要離開香港嘅，轉去新加坡啊或者其他國家嘅。但係咧佢嗰啲官員貪污咧，叫香港人夾埋佢就用嗰啲轉口額啊，就銷售咗嚟本港，根本就唔夠佢做嘅，因為我啲額貴啊嘛。佢啲額平啊嘛。
平幾多？
差唔多平4/5啊。 香港2200蚊噸咯，
咁如果係
轉口額咧，就為300蚊噸到啦。用轉口額，即係佢又冇菜場啦，有香港有啲價錢，咁咪搏命收咯。
Under the pretext of re-exporting, some Hong Kong dealers buy up produce from independent growers and sell it in Hong Kong. It's difficult to control the quality of these vegetables, and some may well be contaminated. Regarding this illegal use of re-export quotas, we asked 3 relevant enterprises in Shenzhen.
對方呢有訂單咯，應該有呢個供銷能力都可以同我哋攞轉口。
佢啲貨轉咗去香港之後，佢可唔可以唔出去第二度咧？唔
容許嘅，呢個都有船單係嘛，而且香港有國家嘅經貿部門喺嗰度監管係嘛，唔能夠唔轉口嘅。
我哋轉口就一般規定一車要最少要裝6噸嘛。 一般都係日本市場多啲，日本、加拿大、新加坡、東南亞呢啲啦。
點解可以保證嗰啲轉口嘅蔬菜去到香港之後真係轉口咧？
嗰啲廣南學校嗰度跟到嘛，冇廣南學校。
出口嘅時候要出示嗰個全文單啦，大戶嘅提單啦，咁然後廣南行嘅人咧，你出貨嗰日咧，佢又去即係唔定期嘅抽查啦。具體咧呢個咧你就問廣南行就比較清楚啲。
Guang Nam Hong is a member of the Guangdong Enterprises Group in Hong Kong. Stationed there is Wu Chi-chung, a representative of the Guangdong Foreign Economic Relations and Trade Committee. Though admitting that problems exist with re-export quotas, he refused to appear on camera.
國家經貿部啊，要求廣南行對廣東省供香港嘅鮮活冷凍商品啊進行監管。我係上頭派嚟，主要係做監管工作。
你喺上面係邊個單位嘅？
我上省經貿委啊。
即係廣東省經貿委。
係港口配額啊，上面呢批下來的配額啊，一個月大概有幾千噸。廣東省、外省、其他省份都有。
有%幾嘅菜應該轉口嘅喺香港管銷咗咧？
絕大部分就在香港沖銷。
According to the enterprise controlling re-export quotas, re-exporters should not buy up vegetables from independent growers.
我哋收購，我哋公司收購，唔一定出場喺市場收購得。
選下嗰啲有啲都要生產啊，我哋大部分我哋幫佢收購啊。
佢自己可唔可以收購？
按嗰啲國家規定、法律規定唔俾佢收購。
估計佢哋都會係有部分係去即係其他地方收購啦。呢個好難控制得到嘅喎，你唔通日日跟住佢咩？係嘛？
Back at Guangnam Hong, Wu Chichong says that certain enterprises controlling re-export quotas give Hong Kong dealers free rein in buying up vegetables.
是公司把配额交给商人，那么商人自行收购、自行运输。
係啲公司做錯咯喎。
哎，是啊，深圳都是這麼做啊，所以就造成了給一些商人啊，弄虛作假的一個土壤和條件。佢哋提供嘅訂單啊，和真正船公司嘅訂單唔一樣。我們有真正船公司嘅訂單一對照，一直對照出來了。
呢啲情況好多啊。
哎，很多，他們大部分的船提單呢都是影印的啦。 有的是自己用打字機，把普通自己打字機，因為他沒有蓋船公司的印章。有的公司呢，他也是魚目混珠了，他報的是更塊類，實際上出來的是青苗類，以轉口為名，再趕銷為實。
點解發現嘅呢？
我發現那個汽車啊，吃牌吃好啊，汽車它拉進來的蔬菜啊，就直接拉進香港市場了，因為我們的檢查力量還不夠。 一天呢有幾百台車在文景渡那裡，那麼一個檢查組在那裡很難檢查到。
架架車都檢查，但係呢就唔係話架架車都抽到底，有一部分呢就係睇表面啦。開關亦不可能，呢個查師佢亦不可能每一車都翻晒出嚟嘅，全世界都係咁噶啦。
我通知他我要去查嘛，他也千方百計的要搞一些符合我們規定的東西給我們看嘛，所以我給我們看的呢，它基本上是相符的了。 我們要求是說要到碼頭去看，他說碼頭不給進啊，碼頭那個是個作業地方嘛。他帶我們去看的都是在什麼偏僻的地方啊，什麼上水沿欄啊，看了以後他又拉走了，拉走是不是拉進碼頭呢？我們也很難說。
Illegal dealings concerning the re-export of Shenzhen vegetables have alarmed the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Economic Relations and Trade. Following an order from the central government to revamp the sale and distribution of fruits and vegetables to Hong Kong, a solution to the problem looks forthcoming.
經貿部已經下達了350號文件，我們7月份開始要對香港國菜啊，這個經營啊進行整頓。首先呢，從我們國內公司進行整頓。